Hello, the world. Skwirls here from the R&D, and welcome to another morning playing some Satisfactory. Oh man, I love this game. I mean, I loved Factorio, right, when it first came, or not when it first came out. Actually, I loved Factorio just a handful of months ago when I first started playing it. I did not play Factorio when it first came out, but ever since I was playing Factorio, literally like the week after I started playing Factorio, somebody introduced me to Satisfactory, and I was like, this looks amazing. Of course, that was only back in January, and I was already thoroughly anticipating this release. I did not know it was going to come out on Epic Games, among some other things, and at the time, we didn't know when it was coming out, right? But, of course, it gloriously came out last week on Early Access on Satisfactory. All right, let me turn up there we go, my headset. So, here we are, and before I get into it, I do want to preface, I've got a couple saves on the For the Stream game session here. Hey, Bugs, good morning. How are you? Are you interested in playing Satisfactory yet? Because, seriously, it's so good. And you'll see, I made some progress yesterday during the workday. Tisk tisk to myself. But, my For the Stream manual save, I'm going to start off by showing you that. But then I went ahead, and since my other game session was another busy day at work, sorry. Hey, I just found out, or I just read that the Pentagon is diverting $1 billion to the border wall. So hopefully that means that our base doesn't get funds diverted, like I've also read in recent days. But anyway, the haven't decided yet. Oh, on the game. Well, perhaps you will decide today or tomorrow. Perhaps, maybe. So my other game session here, I loaded it up. I am definitely in the exact same location as I am in the For the Stream game session. So instead of coming back here and reverting to what I've done previously, I just decided I'll continue on my own time. I would continue the stream game session. So that's kind of what I did, and that's the Just For Me manual. Now, that said, I'm in the mood where I don't want to revert again back to where I was. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you, I'm going to remind everybody where we were on the For the Stream, and then kind of let us know what I've done since then, and then we're going to just go ahead and load where I'm at today. We shall see about funding by the end of September. Yeah. That's... oh. Okay. You know, I don't have coffee in the mornings at home that often anymore. I don't know why. But since, I mean, yesterday, when I am streaming, I tend to be more motivated to make coffee before the stream starts. Hey, P.S., what do you think of... I don't know if you were watching the opening video or not, but what do you think of the new countdown video? I don't know. Again, I don't know if you saw it or not. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Or just yawn. Want to skip work for a few hours. We actually saw it, so the boys were at Nana's and Pop's on Saturday night, and we decided to watch Captain Marvel on Saturday night. It was really good. I would actually be willing to watch it again. Unfortunately, I have a meeting from 1 to 2:30 today, and a haircut right before it. So I will not be able to watch it at 1:30, unfortunately. It was really, really good, though. Video was cool. Thanks. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna show you where we left off. So just to remind everyone where we left off yesterday, this is where we left off. So we started some automation procedures here. We've got 2 smelters. Let me just go over there, I guess. How about Becky? Well, Becky saw it on Saturday too. No, she's not going to be able to leave work for a couple hours. Her schedule is significantly different than the way my schedule works. She has a quota to meet every day, so let me go up this one. There we go. Maybe, oh wait, no, I think there's a taller stair. There's taller ladder over here. Let's go up this ladder. That's okay. I forgive you. That's not that big of a deal. It's just her first name anyway. So we've got 2 smelters here. The one I'm standing on and the one there. There are no 2 miners. The one where I'm standing and the one over there that are mining iron, raw iron ore, and those iron are going into, you can see it here, are going into these 2 smelters, which are then taking the iron on conveyor belts over here to these constructors, right? Now this constructor right here is making iron plates. You can see it going in here, right? And it's making it as fast as it can make it. You can see there, it makes it in every 4 seconds it makes it, right? So it's making it as fast as it can. Over here we've got this making every 4 seconds iron rods. Okay, and you can see the iron rods coming through here. So one storage container is filling up with plates, and one storage container is filling up with rods, and that's the automation that we've got going on for us thus far. Way over there, we've got. Can you use a drone to get overhead view? As of right now, I cannot. The devs said that they put into place methods where you can get a better overshot of your base. But where I'm at today is not this, so I'm going to show you another load in a second. It's Factorio in 3D. It is Factorio in 3D, yes. That's essentially exactly right. It's like Factorio meets Subnautica or No Man's Sky, yes. So way over there is a miner mining copper and then smelting it into copper ingots, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, we might not actually have that piece yet in this save. I don't remember. And then, of course, we've got some limestone with manual miners down off that cliff on the left-hand side over there. So that's where we left off last time. I'm going to show you this here. If we go back to the milestones, our current milestone was to complete the hub upgrade. The last hub upgrade, which was going to get us not the actual space elevator, it gets us the ability to build the space elevator, as well as our own biomass burners, an object scanner, a beacon, and another inventory slot. Okay? Once that completes, in fact, no, I don't want to show you what that looks like because that would require me making a ton more. I remember how long it took me to make wire to get that hub completion done. So once that completes, what happens is the entire hub finishes, and then you get this flying thing right here, right over there, that goes up into space every time you do one of these other tier. Once you complete one of the other upgrades in one of the other tiers. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute, because I'm about to load up my other save. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to load up my other save, which is where we're going to actually pick up off with. So load for the stream, just for me manual. Load. Alright, here we go. So this is the same exact game session, except it's about a couple hours ahead, because that's what I was playing yesterday. I did forget one other thing, which I will show you guys here in a minute. Let me get back to the base. Actually, while I'm on my way back to the base, I was picking up biomass, by the way, because we currently don't have any more power at the base. So let me just pick up some more biomass material while I'm out here before I head back. Because we're out of power back at the base. That was the whole reason why I ventured out yesterday, was to get some more raw materials for power. Alright, come on. We'll just grab the rest of what's up here, and then we'll go back to base. I won't diddle-dally too long. Dilly-dally, however you say that phrase. Additionally, I don't want to accidentally run into a bad guy, so there's that. Alright. Oh my gosh, so much. Alright. Alright, let's go back. Oh, there's so much over here. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. It's so easy to get distracted just picking up stuff. Alright, how much do we have? Over 1,000? Okay, we should be good. For now, anyway. Hopefully. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the base, which is this way. Okay. Let's pick up anything over here. Alright, the base is back this way. You can see, well, I don't know how well you can see, but there's some construction that's been done since what I showed you guys in the last save. But I'm gonna take us all the way back. Now you can see nothing's running right now, and that's because we don't have any power right this second. But I'm gonna explain everything before I go ahead and power everything back up. So you can see the equipment workshop is no longer there. I'm about to rebuild it and put it right there, in fact. But in its place, I put in this watchtower. So Bugs, you were asking if there was any way to get overhead and look at what you've built. This watchtower is one of the ways that they did that. You can put these watchtowers throughout your base to get an overhead view. A better overhead view of everything that's kind of going on. It's not the best, but it's certainly better. And hang on just a sec. Hang on just a sec, folks. Alright. So you can see I've built up a few other things. It doesn't, like, from this point of view, it doesn't look that much more complex, but I think you'll be surprised. Oh, crap. Ah, dang it. So you can get fall damage. You gotta fall significantly far to get it. I haven't figured out the easiest way to climb down the ladder without catching it on the way down, so that's annoying. But, anyway. So what we had originally, right, were these two miners, that miner and that miner, that were... let's get up here. Come on. That miner, which was pointed the other way, it was actually pointed to the right. Well, I moved it because what I wanted to do was organize where things were being done. So what I wanted to do was have storage chests. This is a storage one, that's a storage one, and that's a storage one. I wanted to have storage chests towards the beginning of my factory where I could come back and get iron ingots, get copper ingots, get concrete, right? The three, like, base materials just in case I ever needed to. And then eventually divert those materials to wherever they needed to go in order to build the other basic things. And the other basic things being iron, crafting iron into iron plates, iron rods, and screws, and then eventually into reinforced plates, which is actually what I'm working on right this second. And then proceeding to store. I am in and out of the office with doing lots of paperwork. All right, no worries, no worries. Thanks for the heads up, though. So ultimately crafting the iron ingots into 4 different things and then storing them all in the same storage chest, ideally, right? Then Then the copper ingots doing the same thing with the copper ingots, crafting the copper ingots immediately into wire and into cable, and then storing both of those in the same storage container, right? So I can go to 2 storage containers at the end of my factory over here, and that's exactly what I have right now. This storage container and that storage container. This one has iron plates, iron rods, and screws. I can actually sort it. There we go. And screws. Right now, there's no... right now, it does not currently have any reinforced iron plates. Working on that one. I'm working on that one. This one has wire and cable in it, right? So how am I doing that? How am I doing that? Before I start getting power back to the base, let me show you a little bit of what's going on. So... in one of the tiers, in one of the tier upgrades, there's a logistics upgrade where you get conveyor belt splitters and conveyor belt mergers. That was pretty cool. So that was something that I was waiting on significantly. So in future iterations, in future game sessions, I might actually rush to not just hub upgrade 3 or 4, but rush to complete the hub as fast as possible so that I can get the next tier of upgrades and rush to get the conveyor belts, splitters, and mergers. But anyway, first things first, I wanted to make sure that I got concrete, right? I wanted to make sure that I got concrete in here. So that was the easiest out of everything. But I needed to somehow get the concrete off of this node right here and all the way up to my base, and that's too steep for a conveyor belt. So fortunately there was some ground over here, and of course I had to get power to it, so that's what this right here is. Fortunately there was like a little ramp of ground right here, and I was able to get them coming up this way and through here. That's a little bit of a glitch right here. I don't the fact that the conveyor belt can go through the ground, but there was nothing that I did for that to happen. The game just kind of did that when I was trying to build the conveyor belts. But then you can see it comes over here into a constructor, and the constructor is designed to manufacture concrete out of the limestone, and then the limestone continues on down that way directly into the storage chest. And then ditto for up here, we've got copper going into that constructor, which then makes copper ingots, and then follows down this conveyor belt. Again, a little glitchy right here. On down into the storage chest. Right? That storage chest right there. So now we've got iron, copper, iron ingots, copper ingots, and concrete. Right? So, where do they go from here? So the first one that I did was try working on the iron. So I have an iron coming out of the storage chest, and you can see how full this guy is. It's literally like 100% full right now, which is why the iron stopped. But I have iron going into here, right? And then being split. So these splitters are 3-way splitters, and the mergers are 3-way mergers. So it's being split into 3 directions. Now this one off to the left is new. Alright, this one off to the left is the one that I'm working on for the reinforced concrete. That one was a bit of a pain in the butt because I was not anticipating having to split it for the reinforced concrete until after I already built the rest of it. But anyway, the first split goes straight into a constructor that is making iron plates, and it comes out of here and into this merger here. And why is it going into the merger? Because the other split off that side is going into this one, which is making the iron rods. So iron rods are coming into the merger with the iron plates coming into the merger, merging onto a single plate and going into the storage chest. Now that said, there is another merger right here. What is this merger for? Well, this merger is taking screws. Alright, let me come over here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this split, come on, this other split off to the right, I'm trying to explain this as best I can, by the way, so I apologize if it's a little hard to follow. This split off to the left, rather, is coming off this way, and originally it was going straight all the way to that constructor, which was going to which was making iron rods again, and then into another constructor making screws, and then those screws were then being fed into the merger, the second merger, to go into the storage chest. But I have another splitter right here because I was noticing that I was having a backup of iron, and you'll see that when I get power again, but I was having a backup of iron just going straight to make only screws, and that was because one iron rod makes like 3 sets of screws or something like that. So there was backup going on, and the iron could not, or the constructors could not keep up with the input of iron ingots. So I was like, this is a perfect spot to split off iron into another system that manufactures reinforced iron plates. So what's going on here is this is coming up here, and then this guy right here is designed to make iron plates, and it comes down here. The screws, by the way, are coming out of the constructor where they were being made, being split off so that some of the screws go into the storage chest. However, half of the screws come over here into this thing right here, which is a new item. This is called an assembler. The assembler can take 2 inputs to create something. So it needs iron plates and screws to make reinforced iron plates, and that is what is going to be going on here. This conveyor belt comes up and over top and around into the second merger, so that in here we can ultimately get some reinforced iron plates. Now, that was a massive explanation, I know that, but I was trying to go through it relatively quick. One last thing, you can see that I'm out of power, but I have 2 additional generators here. So when you complete the hub, you have the ability to manufacture your own generators, additional generators. So I created 2 more generators. Additionally, I'm filling them with biofuel, not biomass. Let me show you where I'm at on the hub upgrades. So this was tier 0. I completed all 5 of the hub upgrades, right? Once that's completed, what you get is this ship thing that can fly off into the atmosphere. I think the point of it is to slow down. In the game, I know the point of it is to slow down how fast you make more upgrades, but I think from a background story lore perspective, I think the point of it is every time you complete a milestone, it's going up to like the mothership and reporting your progress or something like that. That said, when you complete the last hub upgrade 5, you get access to tiers 1 and 2 of upgrades. Now these milestones, excuse me, I couldn't mute my mic in time. Sorry. These tier upgrades are separated into categories, right? We have utility. Under utility, we could make the lookout tower. We could build biofuel, which takes biomass to make biofuel. I'll show you that process here in a second, as well as a bunch more walls. Logistics, which gives you the conveyor splitter and mergers. Personal storage, and then conveyor walls, which gives you some more walls as well as stairs for building other floors of your factory, which I haven't actually started yet, as well as holes in the walls for bringing conveyor belts in. I haven't started that milestone yet. And then these other 2 milestones that I've completed are part assembly, which gives you the assemblers, which I just showed you, and the rotor and the modular frames, which are used to create the assemblers, as well as obstacle clearing. I have unlocked this, but I have not actually utilized it just yet. I primarily unlocked it because I wanted the 5 additional inventory slots, but the chainsaw is going to be nice. It's used to clear a flora that is too difficult to remove by hand, so that's kind of nice. Then look at these. We've got jump pads, which sound interesting. Like it propels you through the air, and then you can land in jelly. That sounds interesting, right? So I'm assuming that the whole purpose of that is to obviously traverse large distances, but why would you need to? Well, because the map is so big, right? That's what I'm figuring anyway. And then some walkways, which I haven't unlocked yet. So out of all of these, I imagine probably the next thing I'll unlock is this one here, because I imagine my thing's gonna start growing big here soon. But what I wanted to do first, well, actually, let me do that first. I can do that first. Let's go ahead and we'll select this as the milestone. We need to give it some plates, some rods, and some wire, which, oh wait, we do have wire. Just kidding. Wire's right here. All right, let's go get some more rods and plates. Now remember, I have all of the iron stuff in this one storage chest here. Now that's going to have to change because once I start adding reinforced iron plates to it, I'm going to start running out of room. So I'm going to probably need like a second chest or something, which I don't know what that's going to look like just yet. I honestly don't. I imagine... I don't know. I mean, I could just put another storage container like right here and right here as like the overflow. But I honestly don't know what I want that to look like just yet, so we'll figure that out in a little bit. I needed, what, more of both of these, I think? Oh yeah, it's up in the top right, duh. Okay. So give it more plates and more rods. And alright, so now you get this button, right? That says launch pod. That's the thing on the top of the base. So as soon as I hit this, I'll show you what I mean. Alright, you come out here and
Milestone reached. To ensure optimal use of space, navigation, and tidiness, R&D have developed stairs and conveyor walls.
So you can see it flying off into space. There it goes. And so remember how I said I think the purpose of it is to slow down how fast you upgrade? Well, if you look at the top right, it says pod will return in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Most of the upgrades that I've done so far have been like 4-minute upgrade times. So I can't do anything else in the milestone department until that pod gets back. See? I can try to select this. I mean, but it's gonna say pod launched. Pod will return in 1 minute and 9 seconds. So, all right. So that aside, let's get power underway because we really need power back under production. So, we need to make biomass out of leaves and biomass out of wood. By the way, I tried holding this thing down for an insanely long amount of time. And all that happened was it got so white from heating up that you could no longer see the craft button. Like, it was completely invisible. You could no longer see the craft button at all. But nothing bad other than not being able to see the craft button happened. So, yeah. Alright, biofuel. Oh, that sound you're hearing right now is the sound of the pod coming back. So I really don't like the fact, by the way, that that you have to manually, like, craft the biofuel for so long. I'm so used to, in Factorio, you know, automating power production pretty early in the game that that this is something that I'm not used to, right? Having to worry about running out of fuel for your power supplies, for your generators. So I'm very much looking forward to that piece of automation coming to fruition. Alright, so we've got a bunch. So I'm going to fill each one of these. Let me make sure, I want to see if there's any in any of them. So when you run out of power, by the way, you get this big fuse thing on the left-hand side. You need to literally drag this thing down into the on position in order to turn things back on. So I'm going to split each one of these. I'll give that 100. And half of that. There we go. So they'll each have about 110, 111, something like that. Or 112, whatever. 111, 112, something like that. Okay, and then we'll split this one. Go. And then we'll split this one. Now, I am definitely going to need more biofuel in not too much longer, but you'll see how slow this kind of runs. What the? Why did it stop? Why did power stop? I just gave it all the fuel it needed. What happened? Oh. You know what? You know what? I understand. Okay, so there was one other thing that I did not show you guys that I did. And it was while I was looking for biomass, or while I was looking for, for biomaterial to make biomass. I came off this way. You need a mechanic? Actually, kind of. Yes, actually. In a manner of speaking, I do. And I'm gonna figure out what I need to do here in a minute, but I came off this way. The copper, by the way, is over there. But if you look, I have wires coming off this way, cables coming off this way, power lines. If I follow this, the reason I have power lines coming off this way is because I realized that something needs power. Look at what I found. A crash site. Doesn't that remind you of Empyrean, Bugs? There was a bunch of raw materials around here. Not a bunch, but there were some raw materials around here that I was able to pick up off the ground. But then I found this pod right here, and if I try to open it, it says emergency door status, repairs needed, batteries broken. It needs 40 milliwatts. I don't know what the H is. In order to open. If I try to drag this, it will not open. So I don't know what's inside the pod. So I brought power, dragged a power line to this, and it says it needs 40. Well, that's when I learned that I was out of power. Well, no, that's not when I learned I was out of power. That's when I realized, like, oh, I need to hurry up and get power operational so that I can open this thing. We'll see how it says requires 40 milliwatts. Or megawatts? Not milliwatts, megawatts, sorry. Repair and go to another planet. I don't think so. I don't think that's how this game works. Currently, if I look at my power consumption, I don't know if this will show it or not. Yeah, okay. The capacity is at 80 megawatts. That's what this gray line is, at 80 megawatts. Well, the problem is I'm consuming my base consumes a little over half that, I believe. Well, if I'm consuming a little bit over half of that, and then I need another 40 on top of that, then I'm in need of more power than I'm currently at capacity for at my base. So what I think I need to do in order to open up that door is disconnect some wires and reset the fuse just so that I can open the door. Disconnect some power lines so that I'm not powering my base before trying to open that door. So I just got to figure out which power lines I need to get rid of and be very cautious, by the way. Actually, let's do this in a different way. Let's try to disconnect as few of cables as possible. Let's do this. All right, so this one cable right here we're going to disconnect, I think. Yeah, let's disconnect this one. And we'll connect from here to way over here. Oh, too long. There we go. And then we'll connect from there, do a direct line to the wreck. It won't work. You need the power lines will only go so long to there. And then we will disconnect that one because I don't need it anyway. And now if I look at it, hopefully it'll work. So if I turn that on, the rest of my base should not be powered now, or at least a good portion of it. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's come over here and open this door. This is where I find out that inside the wreck is actually an alien beast that killed the crew. Alright, here we go, here we go. Pull handle to open the door. Oh, come on. Pull handle. Pull. There we go. What's inside here? What is that? A hard drive. A hard drive with fix-it data, analyze it in the MAM to salvage its contents. Oh, that's another thing that I can show you guys. Okay, so that felt anticlimactic, but that's okay. Alright, let's disconnect all this stuff, get my parts back. We'll go back, reconnect the power line so we can power the rest of our base again. There we go. And then that one right there. Alright, come on, come on, come on. It's Alien the movie. Alright. So what did I have connected? Alright. Some of this stuff is powered and some of it's not. I'm trying to remember what was connected. That guy was connected to this guy, but I don't think he needed to be, because he was already connected to this guy. So what's not powered right now? Alright, this is not powered. Alright, was that not... is that not getting power? That's not getting power. Oh, okay. From here to there. Alright, that's full. That one. That's why. Okay. There we go. Now we should be good. Let me check the power consumption levels. Yeah, okay, so we're way over half, more than half. So I need to make some more generators. This is... I'm generating a lot of power right now. Alright, but you can see everything is working. Oh, that's right, okay. So I need to get rid of the ingots here. Because I had... Oops. Come on. Let me pick that up. Oh, come on. I need that ingot. Why won't it let me get the ingot? Oh, that's annoying. Alright, well, let's get these ingots first. Alright, and then I guess I'll have to destroy this guy. See, why won't it let me get that ingot? It'll let me highlight it. Nah. Alright, I gotta rebuild that then. There. To there. There we go. That should work now. Then I should start getting some reinforced concretes off of that. Come on, reinforced concrete. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Okay, it's waiting for one more iron plate. There we go. So that's certainly a slow process. Certainly a slow process. That's fine, and it takes 12 seconds to manufacture. But that's okay. I might not actually need. And you can see this is still populating as well. 52, 52, and then 370. Like, so if I come over here, this is where the screws are coming out of. This was backed up constantly. Now that I'm splitting it off so that some of it gets manufactured into reinforced iron plates, that looks way smoother. BRB. Alright. So if you look up here, you can see what's going in there, right? It's a steady line of screws, plates. Oh, reinforced iron plates. Where's the reinforced iron plates coming? Oh, that's right, it's coming from the other side. So you can see, though, it's a constant flow, right? Because it's getting... from back here, it's getting iron plates and iron rods coming together, and they go... and they're waiting a little bit on the screws to fill in the gaps, as you can see here. Oh, what happened? Why am I out of power? Uh-oh. Why am I out of power? How am I out of power already? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, this could be a bigger problem. Is my base too big for this part of the game? What consumed that much power? These look fine. Yeah, they have biofuel in them. Oh, I'm just barely going up over capacity because of how much I'm trying to manufacture right now. So I need to make another generator. Or 2, or 3, or 7. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, and that's gonna be my main That's going to be my main connection, I think. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have to make some more generators, obviously. Where do I want to put my generators, though? Oh my gosh, my door to the upstairs keeps creaking open just a little bit because of the air conditioning. Alright, I guess I could put the generators all kind of back here. I can make that like my little generator farm. Alright, but I'm going to need a lot more biofuel to do it. So here's what we'll do. We'll deconstruct these guys. We'll deconstruct that guy. And I might actually deconstruct these two just so that all of the biomass generators are in the same place. Oh, it won't let me. Yeah, it won't let me. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Okay, so I want to get rid of these guys. Will a chainsaw do that? Hopefully a chainsaw will do that. Oh, and a chainsaw will get me more biofuel too. Oh my goodness, yes. All right, let's make the workbench. Production equipment workshop, that thing. Yes, we're gonna put that guy right over here. Floor is too steep. What? Encroaching on others. It worked the other way. How's it work this way but doesn't work the other way? That's glitchy. Oh my goodness, that's dumb. Okay. Let me put down some more foundations over here real quick. There we go. And equipment workshop, there we go. Now it'll work. I want it to go as close as possible to me. There. Okay. There's the equipment workshop. Now let's see if I can make a chainsaw. It requires more screws. Fortunately, I've got plenty of screws way over here. Let's grab a stack of screws. Let's put the extra stack away. I don't want to carry too much on me. Chainsaw. One chainsaw. There we go. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and stop using these so that all of my power comes from one centralized location. I think I like the idea of doing that, rather. So that said, let me put some foundations down. Let's put some lower foundations down. There we go. Alright, I need to destroy these trees. Oh, it takes biofuel. How do I fill it with biofuel? Alright, I have some biofuel in my inventory. There we go, alright. And then that gives me even more wood to make even more biofuel. This is... I like this. Okay, so now I can destroy trees to get biofuel. That's a glorious, glorious thing. Alright. Let's re-equip that because that's stupid loud. Okay. We're gonna put these guys down over here. This over here is gonna start being our generator farm for power, I think. I kind of want to destroy the hub and put it on a foundation and see if that works, but I'd rather not test that theory right this second. And now I'm out of concrete. Okay. Alright, that's coming along nicely. Oh, biofuel is early game in Empyrean. I think there's later game fuel sources. So in this, there's actually like... there's actually 3 different early game fuel sources in this game right now. You can just throw leaves into the biomass burner and it'll generate electricity, leaves or wood. They go hand in hand. You can throw leaves or wood raw into the biomass burner and it'll generate electricity, but it burns through it super fast. Or you can create biomass out of leaves and wood and it burns through it a little bit slower. Or you can turn biomass into biofuel. And it burns through it the most effective way that it can as a bio resource. The problem that I've had is that I haven't had yet a way to destroy the trees to get more wood. I have to pick up things by hand right now, which has been slow for getting a massive amount of fuel. So biofuel, then small fuel packs, then large, then finally the good stuff. Yeah. Alright, let me come over here and grab some more concrete. I'll grab a stack of concrete. I'll put down some more foundations because that's going to be my generator farm over there. Foundation. Alright. I think I can continue going this way with it. Yep. Awesome. And I can just keep going this way. So here's what I'll do. I'll put these last 3 down. And I will start my generators kind of along this wall right here. Maybe start them right here. Yeah, I like that idea. Alright, so let's go to power, biomass burner. I don't know what direction I want it to face. I guess I'll just have them face this way. Okay. And as far back as I can make it. And... well, that's good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm out. Okay, I need more rods. Okay. That's fine. Let me go grab some more rods. And actually, let me see how many I need. So you can hit this plus button and it'll add it to your to-do list on the right-hand side so you can see how many materials you need. So I want to make a minimum of 4, but if I want to stop using the 2 that I'm currently using, then that means I'm going to need 6, or a total of 6. So I currently have 3 over there, so 3 more. So I need more rods. Alright, I've got all the rods I need. I need more wire and more iron plates. Alright, I've got all the iron plates I need. And let me grab another stack of wire. There we go. Come over here. And let's make some more biomass burners. Line them up nicely. There we go. And I would like to put another one down, so let me put another foundation down. Another row of foundation down. And all these trees I'm going to get rid of to make a massive amount of fuel here in a hot minute. Alright, let's make our last biomass burner. Or, wait, our last one or our last 2? How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, geez. Okay, I gotta make another one. I guess I could put one over here. Yeah, I could put one over here. That's fine. There we go. And we're gonna put a ramp right here to make things a little bit easier for me to get up there. Foundations, a little ramp. There we go. Beautiful. And we're going to put power poles all along here. So I'm gonna put one per each, so that I don't have to worry about which things, I don't have to worry about which power poles are running out of wires or running out of cables that they can do. So connect that guy, headed to the warehouse, BRB. All right. I like how far you can reach in this game too. That's so nice. There we go. And then we need to connect this back to the rest of my power grid, which is going to be via that guy right there. Bam. Okay, so that's all back. I'm gonna take the biofuel out of these guys. I don't want them to have to be working anymore. We are going to use just the ones over here to be our power sources. But that said, I need to make more biofuel. So we're gonna get rid of all the rest of these trees that are in our way. How much wood do we get from that? Oh, plus 37. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And then all the leaves too. This is glorious. Okay. I like it. Oh my goodness, I like it. Oh, and it destroys like everything in the general vicinity too. Oh, I like it a lot. This is so nice. I'm getting so much right now. Oh, yes. Okay. This is awesome. I'm getting limestone off of this, too. That's interesting. Nice. Bam. Okay, let's destroy these trees down here. There we go. Okay, how much do I have? I have a good amount of wood. I don't know how much that's going to get me, though. We're going to find out here in a hot minute. I got to find out how many more trees I need to destroy in order to get this thing working right. Alright, that's going to get loud and annoying, though, so let's re-equip that. Alright, so I can go in between these guys. Yeah, to get down there. I was looking for a shortcut. Alright, so, wow, look at all that biomass that I can make from that. Oh, that's, okay, so this is a good amount. Let's... What I want to do is be able to put, like, I would love to be able to put, like, a couple hundred in all 6 of them. A couple hundred biofuel in all 6 of them. I don't think this is going to get me to that point, but it'll get me well on my way, I think. So we might just have to do a run for just destroying trees. Oh, it's gonna get me. Oh, it's gonna get me close. Oh my goodness, I might actually have that. Because I have 6 biomass burners, right? So I would need 1,200 if I wanted to put 200 in each. And I don't think you can put more than 200 in each, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see what our total is as soon as we hit the end of this. It says it at the bottom middle. In the parentheses is our total in our inventory. Yeah, I think we're gonna be over 1,200. So this is perfect. That did not take long at all. That's wonderful. Now, the fact that I have to make all of this by hand is really annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I guess I could make like a constructor off to the side with that, even though it doesn't have an automatic input, its sole purpose is constructing biofuel. That's probably not a bad idea, so I don't have to do this, as I can just go out, destroy some trees, and when I get back to base, just throw them in the constructor, and whenever I need fuel, go back to the constructor and it's good to go. That's probably a really good idea, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But in the meantime, we can do this. And actually, let's plan on that. Let's plan on making some constructors. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go over there. Let's plan this out a little bit. Let's come up here. We've got that area over there. This is that's our generator area. We could put a biomass creation facility. I don't want to do anything over here, for the record, because I want to reserve all of this for my main factory stuff. And then if I can, I'm going to start building up from here. So anything that does not have to do with the main factory, I want to kind of set aside. So I could just go out that way more. Now, I've already got foundations up there. But that's so far away from the power. You would think that the thing that generates your fuel source for your power would be close to your power generation, right? So... Alright, let's come down here. So I'm going to put more... I'm going to eventually put more... generators on the right-hand side and probably keep them going up that way. So I could just on the backside call this the end, and just on the backside here put my constructors that are for that purpose. So let's put another couple rows of foundations. Or I could put them behind the base. Duh. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, let's throw them behind the base instead. Back here. Let's save a little space here. Let's get rid of that one. Put one here. Now I'm gonna need more than that, so I'm gonna have to go and get more concrete. So let's go grab another stack or two. Here we go. Grab another stack. Base is growing, that's for sure. The factory is certainly growing. Gonna need probably... Let's do this. What the? Oh, encroaching on other clearance. Oh, that's too close. All right, we're gonna scoot that somewhere. We're definitely gonna rebuild that tower for the record, but we're gonna scoot it. All right, and we'll do this because I think it's gonna take a couple blocks of space. Okay, so we can make a let's see, constructor. Because here's what I want to do. I want to be able to go constructor to let's think. It's gonna be one constructor will get leaves and wood. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, we're gonna go. I don't know how well this is going to work just yet. We're gonna try this. One constructor will get leaves. Ooh, I think I need more space. Okay, hang on. I want it to ultimately store in something, right? So let's put the storage chest down first, and the storage container down first. It'll get its input from probably the back side. Come on, line up, line up, line up, please. There we go. Okay, yep, that'll work. That'll work. I'm good with that. And then I think this is going to work. I'm fairly confident this is going to work. I'm picturing it in my head, so bear with me for a second, folks. All right. This is going to... Come on, line up, line up. There we go. One constructor for leaves. Oh, crap. One constructor for... I need to put more foundations down. Alright. One constructor for leaves, one constructor for wood. Oh, I need more reinforced iron plates. Hopefully there were some reinforced iron plates that were able to get in here before we ran out of power. Hopefully. Oh, just enough. Just enough. Alright. Except I'm gonna need more, because I'm gonna have one more after this. Alright, so one constructor's for leaves, one constructor's for wood. Yep. Leaves, wood, and then I'm gonna have to build out further this way. Okay, that's fine. Come on, connect. 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 Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll have a merger for the two. That will output to that way. Alright, where's the middle? Let's figure this out. I guess that's probably the middle right there. Probably. I don't know if that'll work right there or not. That might be too tight. Oh, that's definitely too tight. It won't work if I've tried that before. Let's put it there. That might still be too tight, but we'll try it. From there, yep, that works. Okay, good. And there to there, so that's going to take biomass created from both of them out here, and then into a constructor that is going to turn the biomass into biofuel. Production, constructor, oh, nope, 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 nope. Go away. Constructor. Oh, except I need more iron, I need more reinforced iron plates. Alright, so let's see here. Do I have screws and iron plates? I do. Okay. Let's manually create them. Hopefully everyone that's watching is enjoying the Let's Play so far. Hopefully everyone's doing well this morning. Good morning, by the way, chat. I know chat's a little dead this morning, but it's all good. Okay, and constructor. There we go. All right, we're gonna make it face this way. Hopefully that works like that. That's what I don't know if this is going to work. It might be too tight. Ah, it's too tight. Dang it. All right. All right, let's see if I can put it back here some. I wonder if it'll work right there, if that'll, if that won't complain. Ah, it's still, oh, can't afford. Okay. Need more iron plates. Oh, running back and forth, running back and forth. What I would give for logistics robots, right? Factorio with the logistics robots that they just bring you stuff as it's created that you ask for. Okay. So I'm taking a play off of Minecraft right here a little bit, where some of the factory is something I literally can't see. You know, I've got things that are back to back right here. I'm going to give it some inputs. It'll create everything in the background and then spit it out right here for me to take. That's what I'm going for. So I'm taking a cue off of some Minecraft creations, some traditional styles here. There we go. So let's go this way. Right into there. Bam, just like that. And from here to the storage chest. And this is going to be creating biofuel. There we go. So this should all work. I do need to get some power over here. I do not want to take it directly from the generator side. I want to be cautious of that. I guess I could. But I guess that doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, let's just do it. Alright. We'll take the power off of that side. Alright, so we'll grab a power line off of there. We'll just put it back here and that'll power 1, 2, 3 things. Yeah, that should work. Okay. That'll power that one. It'll power that one. Oh. That one. And it'll power this one. There we go. Alright, so now they're all going to get power once I feed the generators. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Sweet. So that's all. That should all work just fine. I'm going to feed the generators now. I'm going to give them each 200. I think that's the max they can take anyway. Yeah, they'll only take 200 anyway. So if I give each of these guys 200... Oh, nope. That was 100. 200... 200... and 200. That actually still leaves me with right at 100 left. Wow. Right at 100 left over. Okay. Alright, so now all I need to do is reset the fuse. Bam. And now what's my power look like? Beautiful. I'm sitting at what? About 70% power right now, so I've got... Well, I guess it tells me right there. I'm at 80 out of 120. Nice. 70 out of 120. Alright, 70. Okay, sweet. We've got plenty of power right now for the current consumption that we're doing. But if I look over here... Let me go get some biofuel. Let me go get some biomass. I've got some biofuel on me as a fuel source, which is great. Headed to the warehouse, BRB. Alright. Uh-oh, am I stuck? Okay, good. Alright, let's go cut down some trees. Cut down some trees. There's some trees over here. What's that over there? I saw something red. Okay, it's just a flower. Let's cut some of these trees down and feed them into our factory to make sure that that's all functioning properly. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I should have like done this tier upgrade a long time ago. Because this is... Oh, is that a cave? That's something. I'm gonna have to be wary of... Oh, okay, it might not be an actual cave. Uh-oh, can I not get back up there? Okay, good. Alright, let's still collect all these leaves, because that's free. That's easy. Oh, it gets you the rocks, too. That's awesome. Alright. I'm loving this. Alright, I've got a decent amount right now. I've got at least some that I can feed into the factory, at least. Alright. We're in a good spot, I think. Alright, let's re-equip our actual weapon. How much biofuel did we go through in that? We went through 4 biofuel out of the 100 that we had in our inventory, so that's not bad. you spend a couple biofuel to get you a massive amount more. That's not that bad. All right, so we're gonna feed the leaves into here. It'll only take a max of 500. That's okay. And we'll put the wood into here. It'll only take a max of 100. But then if we come to the back side, we should begin to see biofuel. Oh yeah, it's already happening. Look at all that biofuel and all of this biofuel. This is actually creating biofuel slower compared to that one, but that's okay. But they're coming into there very, very quickly, and we should start to see biomass rather. We should start to see biofuel come out of there very soon. There we go. So then the biofuel will start filling up that chest. So I'm gonna make that chest be both biofuel as well as the remaining raw materials. I don't know why I have biomass in there, that's okay. And the wood. Yeah, and then we'll just sort it. Good, so the biofuel will be up front. And then anytime I have more raw materials, I'll fill these up and then put the remainder in there. So, there we go. We're good to go, guys. We're in a good place now. Alright. So, something that I meant to do forever ago, but never actually did, was come into this office area and go to the MAM. The MAM is this thing that's designed to do research for you. So let me show you. If I click into here, I researched the barrel nut already. The analysis of the barrel nut is complete. Please choose a new specimen in the list to do analysis for. Now I could do...
Barrel nuts can be added to the object scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Ah, so once you analyze it, then you can scan for it using your object scanner. That's good to know because I like these berries. They heal me. I could look up the rest, or I could do the hard drive. So let's do the hard drive first. That looks like it's going to take about 10 minutes to do. Cool. We'll leave that alone for now. Oh yeah, let me rebuild my my lookout tower. Is it under special? Where is it? Organization? Yeah, lookout tower. Oh, come on, it has to be able to... The whole reason that I built this foundation out here was so that I could put the lookout tower there. But now, apparently, it doesn't like that. So, let's put another foundation right here and put it on the corner. Yeah. What direction? Where's the ladder? Yeah, we'll do it that way. That works. Works for me. And now we even get an even bigger view because we're one foundation higher. Look at that. Look at that, folks. This is our factory so far. We've got biofuel being generated on the back side of the hub. At one point or another, I really should deconstruct the hub and put it on some foundations. But in the meantime, that'll work. That'll be fine. And all of that factory over there, everything is working wonderfully and beautifully. All right, now let's figure out how to get down. Yeah, I can't figure out how to get down. There we go. You have to, like, catch the ladder and then hit down. There's no, like... I tried hitting control or shift, and neither of them were working. Alright, so let's check out our next milestone here. Oh, okay, it's the jump pads. So, let's put the plates down, the rods down. We need cable. Alright, let's go get more of all three. Alright, let's sort that. We need more plates, more rods. We need a couple hundred more rods. And a couple hundred more plates, too. And then we need like 100 more cable. Okay. Alright, so let's drop all of those in there, and those, and those, and those, and launch the pod. There we go.
Milestone reached.
Alright, let's look at which one we want to do next.
Factory traversal, including several different categories of jump pads, can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Oh, okay. So we can scan for it only if we actually research it. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, well let's learn the walkways next first. Which will be fine. Because we're at a place now where I'm automatically manufacturing all of the main ingredients that I need, right? I mean, if I go to be able to be decently efficient at the base, and if I come over here, I mean, I could... The only thing I need the rotor and the modular frames for are assemblers, which I'm not really... The only thing I need an assembler for right now is for creating reinforced iron plates or for creating rotors and modular frames. So I don't see a point in automating the process for rotors and modular frames just yet, because the only thing that I would need them for is for assemblers, and the only thing I need assemblers for is for making them. I already have one assembler for the reinforced iron plates, and that's plenty. Everything else I'm using constructors for. So I don't think I need to automate anything else in that regard. Let's take a look at the space elevator, what all that takes. Oh, let's look at these jump pads, man. These jump pads seem cool. The only thing right now that I can think I would need the jump pads for would be potentially for getting quickly over to my copper deposit. But ultimately I think I'm good right now. So let's look at... I mean, I could start putting walls in, but I don't really see a point in a second floor right now. I mean, there's no dangers in the game that's trying to destroy my base, not like in Factorio. Now, that said, I mean, keep in mind, if you're watching this, like, there are dangers in the game, but you have to go out exploring and find the dangers. So the dangers don't come and attack you. They only attack you if you're out exploring their territory. Where's the space elevator? Here's the space elevator. Oh my gosh, that thing is massive, right? So, I mean, we could put the space elevator, like, over there or something. It doesn't take much to build it, believe it or not. Like, it's all stuff that I have right now. And it's all stuff I probably already have enough for. So, I could... Where should I put it? I mean, I could certainly just start building out that way and put the space elevator over top of the ground over there. I don't think that would be... Let's go back up on top of our lookout and figure this out. Let's get a better look-see. Better visual here of everything that's going on. All right, we could put the space elevator like over here. Oh, the drop pod's back, or whatever it is. Yeah, we could put foundations. We could continue the foundations coming off this way, and maybe put the space elevator right there. I don't think that would be a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's plan on that. Let's come down here. Be very careful. Now I'm stuck. Okay. Oh crap. Whew. All right. Yeah, ladders are a little glitchy and a little quirky. That's okay. All right. Let's. How much concrete do I have on my inventory? I'm definitely going to need more. We're gonna build this space elevator now. That's what we're gonna do. Let's do that milestone. Take a couple stacks of concrete. Put foundations, the thick ones. Oh, dang it, I keep doing that. Alright, there we go. There, and there, 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 there. And then we are going to continue building out, but I want to get rid of some of this stuff. I don't want to build over top of it and then wish that I'd have taken care of it. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's fine. Okay. Foundation. All right, how wide do we want to make this? I don't know how wide the space elevator is. I don't know. I don't know, but I want it to be... I don't want the space elevator to start until here. So, because the rest of this is going to be... Like, this is the width of my main factory. It's going to stop right here. It's going to come out all the way over there. So this right here is going to be where the space elevator will start. Oh, frack. Where did I build it? Or did I just build one? Did I not build one? Oh, okay. Oh, come on. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's super annoying. Okay, phew. There we go. There we go. Looked like a 4x4? What's a 4x4? Oh, the space elevator looked like a 4x4. I got you. That's where I'm kind of starting at, is thinking maybe it's 4x4. Can I destroy this tree before I... Yeah, let's try to destroy the tree first. Or a 3x3, yeah. Oh, come on. Nope, I'm not going back down there. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm out of biofuel. Oh, that's right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah! Really? Really? That's annoying. That is super annoying. Alright, we'll go this way. We'll go around this way. I'm gonna need to put... Alright, we're gonna put some ramps in, because this is going to get annoying very, very quickly. Nope, not that one. This one. There we go. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2. Booster jets are in the game, actually. I just haven't gotten to them yet. All right, let's see if that's big. That's not going to be big enough. Let's do 4 by 4. There's no way that's big enough. It might even be bigger than 4 by 4. It might be like 5 by 5 or something. I don't know. All right, we'll get on the lookout and we'll try. Let us see. Actually, let me add it to special space elevator. Add to to-do list. And let's grab all the materials I need for it, so that I don't have to come. So that if I can place it, I can just place it. All right, iron rods. I need how many? 400. Wow. And then I need 1,500 wire. And then I need 250 iron plates. And then I need 500 concrete. One, two, three, 4, 5. So there's definitely... Oh, dang, I'm out. Okay, let's go drop off the limestone. Or... That's actually... Perhaps I should have a means to take limestone from here back. Yeah, I could do that eventually, but for now I'll just throw the excess limestone in here for now. Alright, there we go. I was thinking perhaps I should have like a storage chest that from here to where I can easily just drop some limestone into, and then it conveyor belts it back to the constructor way back over yonder that is manufacturing limestone into concrete and like merges it with the other belt. Automate that whole process so I don't have to, whenever I accidentally get raw limestone, I can just deal with that. Oh, there's no way it's that small. There is no way. There is no stinking way it's that small. Nope. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be another 1 deep. Maybe 2 deep. But then another 3 to the right. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go 3 this way. Yeah. 3 this way. 1, 2, 3. And we gotta fill in the gaps. And then let's go 1 more deep. I have a feeling it's gonna be 2. I might as well just do 2. If it's if there's a little bit extra walkway before the space elevator starts, that's not gonna hurt anybody, so. But I'm gonna need to pick up some more concrete before I go up on the lookout. Man, this thing is big. Okay, so let's go grab some more. Some more concrete. There we go. Whew. Going through that concrete quick now. Hang on a sec. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's come up onto here. And that will hopefully be big enough for the space elevator now. Whew. Man, that was a lot of foundations. Alright, space elevator. Bam. There it is. Okay. Here we go. There like a ladder a certain direction. Hey, Magnus! Sorry, I missed your first hi. How are you, man? It's been so long. Alright, I don't know what direction I should have it face. I feel like we'll just go this way. I don't know. Oh wait, there's inputs on the right. There's inputs on the sides. Oh, interesting. Magnus, thank you so much for the resub. 5 months. Oh, you're crazy. You're awesome. You're not crazy. You're awesome. Thank you so much for the 5 months of subbing support, and you're actually been supporting me for much longer than 5 months. I know that, and I super appreciate it. Since before any of us made affiliate over at the R&D. I know it has been so long, man. It's been so long since you've been supporting me, and it's been so long since I've been streaming, and since you've been on one of my streams, so thank you. so much, man. I do not take it lightly. Alright, so it looks like... Let's do it this way, I think. Oh, the inputs are better on this side. I like that better. I don't mind being crazy. Alright, we're gonna do it this way. Oh my gosh, look at it go. I love how it throws all the ingredients at it. That's amazing. Oh, that looks so beautiful. It's huge. That is massive. I love it. Alright, so is it going to have something shoot off into space, or what? Like what's gonna go on here? Oh, yep. It grabbed something from outer space. Holy crap. And it's gonna lock in. Yep, that's super awesome. This game is... Sorry, I haven't seen this little animation before. It's really cool looking. This game is called Satisfactory. If you've ever watched myself or Tactic or Dubs with Tactic play Factorio, Factorio is a top-down looking simulator, factory simulation game where you're building conveyor belts and factories and you're trying to automate the processes of building bigger and better things. That is Satisfactory, except Satisfactory is now in first person with better graphics in 3D. So over here, I have power being automatically generated, passing it, to power lines, to various factory items where I'm manufacturing things automatically, storing them in storage chests. And just now I built a space elevator, which looks amazing, by the way. I have no idea what it's for, but I just built it. So we're gonna see if I can't figure out what it is for. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's actually, I want to eat some berries because my health is down and I keep forgetting. There we go. Let's sort that. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let me drop, oh, I've got, alright, I can bring some more wood and leaves into that mess. Leaves and wood. Where's the wood? There we go. So that can keep going. Let me look to see where these are at. They still got 141 in them, so I think I'm good there. How have you been, Magnus, man? It's been, I mean, I know it's been so long, but, I mean, how are you? Hope you're doing well, man. Alright, so we've got some ladders here. Configure space elevator. What is this? Project Assembly Platform. Delivery will unlock Tiers 3 and Tier 4. Status is load resources. So I need to load in 75 reinforced iron plates and 50 rotors. Oh, so now all of a sudden I need to build rotors. Now all of a sudden building rotors automatically is probably not a bad idea. Good so far, just a lot of study. Gotcha. I hear you, man. Studying is... well, studying is studying. I know how that goes. Wait, do I need to load them in this way? Because these are inputs. Load, seal, send. The only thing I can think of is it must... maybe like through, because there's 6 conveyor belts here, or 6 conveyor belt slots. There's 3 on this side and 3 on the other side. Really busy science fair, a wave of tests hitting me, and a lot of nothing. That stinks. Tests are no fun, man. Definitely no fun. Hey, I thought you said you weren't going to be able to probably catch one of my streams until Friday. You just have some free time right now, I guess? These are 3 inputs. If these are 3 inputs, then I wonder if I can make this an input and this an input, which means I need to automate the production of rotors in order for that to happen. Rotors take 2 things. Take 2 inputs. What are they? I don't remember. Rotors take screws and rods. Yeah, after school, teacher's taking a day off. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, nice, man. I'm glad you were able to swing by. So, 11? Rods? I wish there was a way for me to output this stuff and filter it. I need rods and screws for rotors. Now, I've obviously got screws there. It's not 11. Oh, I forgot shift. Nice. I need to figure out a way to get screws and rods. Now, if I look... So, okay, so back here... This is getting backed up. That's well, no, that's all getting backed up. That's all basically getting backed up. And this is a splitter right here. Careful you don't end up with loose screws. Har, har, har. Okay. Okay, so... I could... What's this manufacturing right now? This is manufacturing rods. And it's going decently slow, so I could take this input line and somehow split it off. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. Because this is all tight in here, you know? I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't think this'll go anywhere. Ooh. It'll almost go there. It says floor is too steep. Oh, encroaching. Dang. It'll go through? It'll go through other conveyor belts? Huh. Alright, let's try on the other side then. If it'll go through other conveyor belts, I have plenty of space back here. I can do this. If it'll go through... Oh my goodness, it will go through other conveyor belts. Okay, so I can split off some iron ingots. I'm going to need to have another spot where I'm making some rods that are dedicated to rotors. Oh, come on, but I want them to come off over here. And then I need screws. Screws, though, I can pull off of... I mean, this is regularly moving. That is regularly moving. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay, we're gonna have to think this one through. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So those screws are, in fact, regularly moving. I don't want to stop this one right here because reinforced iron plates are expensive. But this one, I could potentially... Yeah, that's actually putting in more screws now, I think, than anything else. If I was to watch it long enough, then I think it puts 2 screws in at times, because I walked over here and saw one spot with 2 screws. Yeah, there it is. So I could try to split this one off, bring something over here. Alright, this might be where I need to start considering a second floor. Are there vehicles in this game? Yes, there are vehicles in this game. Do I have them yet? No. I don't have vehicles in this game yet, but I've been told and heard from the devs that there are vehicles later in the game. I just haven't unlocked them yet. Alright, let me come up all the way up here. Yeah. This lookout is very useful, but it is a little tedious. Okay. So what I could do... Squirrels, will you ever try any FPS games? I have tried many FPS games. Do I stream them? No. Why? Because I suck. Because I'm not very good at first-person shooter games. I really tried to like Apex Legends. In fact, I'm still trying to like Apex Legends, but I'm just not good at first-person shooter games. I'm so bad at them. So, yeah. I'm wondering if I could devote this area to the manufacturing of whatever's needed for the space elevator, perhaps. So start on this lower floor and then make more floors up, and up, and up, since I have these raw materials here. It's not about skills, it's about the reactions that are good about you, stream. Nice. You used to be when you were younger. Nope. I was never good at first-person shooters. We just always had fun playing Halo, basically. That was the extent of it. Or GoldenEye. GoldenEye was fun, too. I always lost, but they were fun. I already foresee this being difficult. Splitting things over and over and over and over again. I already see... I'm like looking ahead and picturing the way I did... Halo is a lot of fun. I'm picturing the way I did Factorio with all of the main belts, you know? And I'm wondering if I need to manufacture things to where I have a main belt line. Like if I should have done this entire thing differently. I mean, there's so much space, right? There's so much space. The campaign is pure sadness, you're absolutely right. I'm wondering if instead of merging all of these things, instead of merging them all, I'm wondering if I should have kept them separate and had a line of screws, a line of rods, a line of plates, a line of wire, a line of copper as a main bus, similar to what I did in Factorio, or similar to what I do in Factorio, right? That would require me reorganizing everything. So on tomorrow's stream, you might see a completely different factory, because that's definitely not going to happen before the end of today's stream. But in the meantime, what I do want to do is try my original methodology here. Oh man, I don't know where I would put that though, if I was to do a main bus. So I was joining them right about there. I was joining some of the iron-based materials right there. I just need, if I had something that could split, right? Like that could filter. If I had something that could filter out materials, that would be wonderful. The splitter, I don't think the splitter automatically, that's something I should test. I don't think the splitter automatically filters. Oh geez. Yep, I saw that coming. Stupid ladders are too quirky. Okay, I don't think these... I need to find something... I need to find a line that I can split. Oh, let me just do this. Let me just put a conveyor belt in front of this that goes to a splitter and see if it automatically splits them. I don't think it will, though. If it does, that would be glorious. I'll just put it down here. Put the input there. Yep. And we'll put that guy here. And we'll do that. We'll do that. This. Do this. I don't think it's going to split them, though. Yeah, it's putting iron into all of them. Oh, well, it's taking them out. Oh, it's taking them out in order. Yeah, it's taking all the iron out first. That's interesting. Okay. So, like I had a feeling that wasn't going to work, but I figured it was worth a try. Because if that automatically split them, that would be amazing. Oh, whoops. Let's get rid of those two. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do, let me come back up top. This factory is about to get a lot bigger and cover a lot more space. So what I might do now, what I'll probably wind up doing, I foresee myself doing this, is reorganizing this aspect of the factory to where all of the raw materials come in further back, perhaps. Oh, and now that I can clear out those trees back there, that'll make things much, much better too. What I'll probably do is manufacture everything a little bit farther back, and probably from two different sides manufacture, pointing at the middle, so that all of the raw materials kind of come in on a main bus assembly. Out this way. Or should they go that way? Perhaps they should go that way, because that has infinite amount of space over there. And then whenever I finish the manufacturing of something, it just sends one single conveyor belt back here. That's probably the best idea. Perhaps. That's probably what I'll do. Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But first, first things first, I'm going to hit save on this current iteration so that if I don't like what I'm going to do later, I can change it. We'll save it as for the stream. Alright, there we go. Now, what I want to do first is see if I was to manufacture rotors and put them on a conveyor belt as an input, would that actually... is that going to load it the way I think it's going to load it? Because if that's not even going to work, then I'm approaching this process the wrong way. So I need to make some rotors. Actually, no, I can make... I already have some reinforced iron plates I can put in there instead. Reinforced iron plates. There we go. Put the reinforced iron plates in here. Put a conveyor belt from there to one of these inputs. There we go. And let's see if that actually works. Here they come, the reinforced iron plates. I imagine that is going to work. We'll find out. If that's how that's designed to work, then I understand the purpose of these inputs now. Yes, perfect. Alright, so I do understand that. Alright, I'm less concerned with this working right this second, though. Alright, sweet. So I loaded a few of them, that's fine. I could load all of them, but I reckon I'm probably going to need them for manufacturing some other stuff. Okay, so now this begs the question, do I want to start reorganizing my factory now on stream, or do I want to try to do something else? Perhaps we try to do something else. This is for the walkways. The walkways are definitely going to be necessary, especially where I'm heading. So let's go ahead and put these in here. I need some more rods. And you know, and that's the funny thing. The funny thing about games like Factorio and now Satisfactory is like the whole purpose of the game is automation and efficiency, right? Not just be automated, but be efficient and effective. And the best way to automate is to be efficient and effective, right? So you're kind of...
Milestone reached.
I heard something
After
upstairs,
medical
I thought.
consultation, additional buildings aimed at factory traversal have been added.
So you're
Walkways can now be
constantly
accessed in the build menu.
redesigning your factory to be more efficient, and the unfortunate truth of that is that you're gonna be destroying your factory more often than you realize. Fortunately, I'm at a place in the game where I have a decent inventory size. I've got some storage chests. In fact, I can even make some more storage chests if I want, or use one of these as a temporary spot. In fact, let me put a storage container here as a temporary holding spot. Oh, I need some more plates. Rods, probably. Alright, let me put a storage container over here, all the way over here, to be kind of a holding spot. Just in case I have too much in my inventory, then I can resort it at the end. Oh look, my virus threat protection is blah. Go away. Alright. Okay. So, before I start destroying stuff, let me see how much I have on hand. Alright, I've got a good amount of wire, a good amount of cable, a good amount of everything else. Alright, so I'm in a good position where I have inventory on hand to where if I stop production, I'm not going to be wanting materials too badly. So I liked how I had this over here, where I had ingots, and concretes. I don't think I need concrete on the main bus, although I probably do, actually. Oh, I probably do need concrete on the main bus. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's... This is gonna be interesting. Alright, how much concrete do I have? Not an absolute ton of concrete. I'm just gonna take all of it because I'm gonna be making a ton of foundations over here. Because this is the direction that my factories are gonna go, I think. Alright, let's destroy some stuff while we're at it. Oh, except that I need more biofuel. Okay, let's go get some biofuel. Let's go get the biofuel. Hopefully, everyone's doing well this morning. I know I always mention that, but, you know, if you're new, you've never seen me stream before, hopefully you're enjoying your time. If you like Factorio, let me know, because I'm thoroughly enjoying Factorio for sure. Oh, we're below 100 biofuel in each of the generators. So we're about halfway through the biofuel in each of the generators, so I'll want to check on that in another handful of minutes. My back hurts. I'm sorry. Need to get that coal. Yes, I haven't gotten to a point yet where I've unlocked coal. Like, I have some coal that I found and picked it up, but I don't know what it's used for yet. I mean, like, I know it's used as a fuel source in general. I mean, like, I know that. I played Factorio, so I get that. But in the tiers, I haven't unlocked it yet, is what I'm saying. Do you happen to know what tier you unlock coal? I thought by biofuel you mean slaughter animals. Oh, no. No, you don't slaughter animals in this game. At least, not that I know of. I believe it's tier 4. Oh, okay. So I haven't unlocked tiers 3 and 4 yet at all. I'm still working through tiers 1 and 2. I just built the space elevator. And I was thinking, you know, these conveyor belts are used for inputting the things that the space elevator needs, and now suddenly I'm rethinking how I'm designing my entire factory. So I'm going to be building my factory out that way indefinitely, like infinitely rather. Infinitely, I don't know, like there's going to be no end per se. Not exactly. And I'll just keep kind of going that way with a main bus, similar to how I do in Factorio. So I'm going to have like concrete, iron ingots, copper ingots on the main bus, and then off of the main bus I'll manufacture like screws and rods separately and add them to the main bus with mergers and so on, so that it's scalable. I need a factory that's scalable, and I'm coming to a point now where I'm realizing that the necessary things that I need to build in this game, the way my factory is currently lined out, this is certainly not a scalable design. So I'm going to redo this. In what tier do you get vehicles? I don't know what tier I get vehicles. But perhaps Oasis does. And P.S. Good morning, Oasis. Thanks for swinging by. Hope you're having a good morning, man. And thanks for the assistance on the advice in the game, because I'm still learning it. I am certainly not as far as many other folks are in this game. Okay. And while I know that you can like build up and have multiple floors, I don't know if I want multiple floors for what I'm trying to design, for the way I'm used to designing things anyway. Count me in, I don't even have this game. So this is going to be a lot of foundation building for what I have in mind. But the fortunate thing is, just like in Factorio, it's a big world, right? Like, you have almost infinite amount of space that you can build in, depending on your starting location. So, why not take advantage of it? Why not just build out? And then eventually I might have to start building up. But the concept of a main bus is a really cool idea that I've adapted into almost every single one of my base designs for Factorio. And I don't see why it wouldn't work in a game like Satisfactory. I mean, naturally things are going to be bigger, because instead of looking top down, you're now first person, obviously. Right. I was actually reading someone's like general overview review of their first impressions of Satisfactory, and they were basically like, yeah, Satisfactory is cool and all, but keep in mind you're going to have multiple bases for doing different things. And while I see where they're going with that, because there's so much distance between certain raw materials, I don't know if I would necessarily agree that you would have multiple bases necessarily. Like, I don't think you need to have multiple bases. I certainly see how you could, but I don't see why you couldn't just use conveyor belts or trains or whatever when, if and when they get unlocked, just like you would in Factorio. Alright, I'm about to stop building foundations for just a hot minute. I see there's like some poisonous gaseous stuff over there. Okay. So, let's figure this out now. Let's figure this out. I've got concrete on the main bus. I definitely want to have a buffer storage spot. I definitely want to have a buffer storage spot. That is for sure. And what I mean by that is I currently have these three these 3 storage boxes, right? One for ingot, one for iron ingots, one for copper ingots, and one for concrete. Before I start the beginnings of my main bus, I'm thinking I'm going to have that same thing. I'll have one storage, one storage, one storage, and then out of those, I'll start the main bus. So I'm going to have to like reorganize where all of this stuff is. That's semi-unfortunate, but hey, you know, I kind of knew what I was getting into when I decided to start another factory simulator. Alright, and we might build out further this way too. We'll see, we'll see. Hey! Thank you, Oasis, for the follow. Super, super appreciate it. You're awesome, man. And again, thanks for the advice and letting me know what tier I can expect to find coal in. In fact, while I'm heading back to the base, let me switch this out first because that chainsaw gets annoying. While I'm at it, let's take a look. So I don't even unlock tiers 3 and 4 until I've loaded the space elevator with the first 2 ingredients, right? So, with that in mind, perhaps I should just go ahead and load them. Build out 50 rotors or whatever, rather than start the automation process and see what that kind of looks like. So let me grab... I don't remember what the rotors need. I think the rotors need those. Let me see how long that'll take. Let's see. Let's see. To build out... Oh, dang. What do I need? How many of each? It'll probably take way too long to manually craft it. It might be faster. Alright, 50 rotors, 75 reinforced iron plates. It might be faster just right here, just off the cuff, build 2 assemblers. Dang it, production, assembler, build 2 assemblers. Oh dang, I need more wires and more modular frames. You can also just manually load the elevator. That's what I was thinking about doing, was just manually creating them so that I can start this to unlock tier 3 and 4 before the end of the stream. That's exactly what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to manually craft them, or if I could do both at the same time. So let's do that. How much does an assembler take? I need 3 6 modular frames, and then a bunch of wire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a bunch of wire. Excuse me. A bunch of wire. Alright, let me just put 2 assemblers down real quick right here. Ah, what else do I need? Oh, wait. What? Alright, here we go. 2 assemblers. Okay. What else am I missing? Oh, I need more rotors. That's not wire that I was grabbing. It was rotors that I needed. I saw the icon and thought that it was wire, but it's rotors. Alright. Yeah, that would take... I think that would take too long to try to manually craft everything that I would need for this first elevator load. Deputy, how are you? Good morning, Deputy. Reporting for duty. Nice. Nice. Alright, assembler. Let's do... I don't know, it doesn't really matter what direction it's going to face in because I'm just building them real quick for the purpose of this. Alright, there we go. One of them is going to make rotors. One of them is going to make reinforced iron plates. I'm going to load in a bunch of screws and a bunch of iron plates. Oh, but it needs power. Duh. Okay. And then this one will take all of those and all of those. And let's go give it some power real quick. Where is some power that I can grab off of? This is just a temporary solution, folks. Just a temporary solution so that I can be quicker at manufacturing this stuff instead of doing all of it 100% by hand. Alright. Beautiful. So that's doing it kind of slow, actually. That is actually doing it very slow. That's doing it much slower than I thought it was going to be doing it, so maybe I will just make it by hand. Sorry, that took too long for me to realize that that was not worth it. Alright, so I need rotors, and I need some more reinforced iron plates, which is going to require all of that. Okay. So I will be making it by hand, but then I will also check in on those assemblers and see how they're doing. Okay. So let's start with the rotor. Let's start with the reinforced iron plates. Okay, so this is going to take a little bit of time, folks. A little bit of time. I love coffee. Alright, I think I've got... I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like 100 iron plates. I don't even know, man. Alright, let's just make all the rotors I can make first. Oh. Need more screws. Dang it. Alright, how much do I need? How much do I need? Oh, 75 and 50. Oh, okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. 75 and 50 rotors. Alright, sorry folks, I did not realize how not worth it building these things was. That was definitely not worth my time. I thought that was going to manufacture much faster. And I thought it was going to be efficient so that I didn't have to manually craft everything. So, let me go make 50 rotors. Oh. The 125. What's 125? Did I read the wrong number? I'm at 39 rotors right now. Um, 50 rotors. So I need 11 more rotors. 75 plus 50. Yeah, yes, that's 125. That's 125, but it's 75 of one item and 50 of another item. So there's kind of anti-intuitive or counterintuitive to add them together. Oh, perfect. I can only make 12 and I need 11. Alright. Alright. Here we go. And the sun is coming up just in time to see what happens when I do this. Alright, ready guys? Let's load this sucker up. Alright, now I can bring it to seal. Bam, it seals it. Very nice. And now I can send it. And let's see what happens. Let's see what this looks like. Looks cool. Oh, okay, it's sending it up there. Okay, I got you. I got you. Nice. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I like it. Is that done? Is it done? I assume that's going to come back at some point. How long does that take before whatever? Okay, and now I need motors and modular frames. Okay. And that's going to unlock tiers 5 and 6. Okay. So, by doing the first tier by hand, I basically eliminated a waste of using the first 2 conveyor belts that I would need. So that was actually much more efficient doing it that way. Very nice. And that unlocked tiers 3 and 4. Beautiful. Alright, coal power. Oh, excuse me, my throat got dry. Oh. Sorry guys. Man, that was rough. Coal power is unlocked in tier 3. Beautiful. Look at that, our first vehicle. Tractor, truck station, coal generator. Oh my goodness. And then scanner update is looking for coal. Logistics MK2. Better conveyor belts transports up to 120 resources per minute used to move resources between buildings. Conveyor pole stackable. Oh, that's so what I need. I really needed that conveyor, the stackable conveyor belts. I love that. So that's perfect, considering I was literally just talking about what I'm going to do in order to make a better main bus. Knowing that I now can make stackable conveyor belts, that is going to make a much tighter main bus. A much more dense main bus. That's beautiful. What's in tier 4? Steel production. Oh, better miners. Better miners. A foundry smelts 2 resources into alloy ingots. Okay, steel ingots. Ah, so that's taking... Okay, I gotcha. Steel beams, steel pipes, bigger stuff. And you can split where they go easier. Exactly, exactly. I'm very much looking forward to the stackable ones. That'll be probably the first thing that I do. Gotta go. Alright, Magnus, thanks for swinging by, man. I really appreciate it. It was really good hearing from you. First time in a long time. Thanks for all the support, man. Improved melee combat, Xeno Basher. Nice. I have to go to my class now. Alright, man, I hope you have a good day in class, and hopefully the tests aren't too bad for you. And 5 more inventory slots. I'll be here on the Friday stream. Sweet, man, thanks. Look forward to talking to you then. 48 slots for storing large amounts of items. Has an input and an output for conveyor belts. Okay, so that's just a bigger storage container. And then an even faster conveyor belt. Okay, so now we're unlocking stuff a little bit quicker here. I really feel like this is going to be my best bet for doing what I want to do before unlocking the coal power. The coal power is going to be nice, don't get me wrong, but... And the coal generator, I'm looking forward to that too. Burns coal to generate electricity for your power grid. Has an input, so feeding coal can be automated. That's what I need. I really need that. In fact, I actually don't really need it, because right now I do have... Oh, dang it. Right now I literally just finished the whole automation of manufacturing my biofuel. But these generators can be updated to coal, and I can certainly very easily destroy that stuff to update it. So on the next stream tomorrow, what you guys might see from me is all of that. Actually, let's go up the big one here. What you guys like, this right here is probably going to be gone on tomorrow's stream, if I get any playtime in today. I don't know if I'm going to get any playtime in today, because I've got some morning stuff I've got to do, and then I've got an appointment in the early afternoon around lunchtime, and then I've got some meetings in the middle of the afternoon, so I don't know how much playtime I'm going to be able to fit in between work meetings, but if I can fit in anything, I'm probably going to get rid of all of this that you see here and start the process of a main bus. Now, what I might do is start that process maybe back here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think it through a little bit more and plan it out. But I want to have a main bus assembly for sure. I've just got to figure out what all things I need on that main bus, and it's probably going to be things like iron ingots, copper ingots, and concrete at first, right? So 3 lines on the main bus at first, and then once they split off and begin to manufacture things off of them, like iron ingots turning into rods, for example. Then rods will be added as a 4th line on the main bus. Screws will be added as a 5th line on the main bus. Wire will be added as a 6th line on the main bus. So I just need to think of like where I want my bus to be and how big the factories need to be in order to be scalable. And I thoroughly anticipate the bus being right here and the factories extending out to the depths that way as they continue off to the left, or vice versa, or the bus goes off on that far side and then the factories come off this way. But I don't no, I think I like that better. The factories coming off to the left here as they continue off into the distance, because then I can take the conveyor belts much more easily to the space elevator, but I don't know. We'll kind of see. I'll think it through a little bit more. Before tomorrow's stream, you're certainly not going to. Oh crap! Dang it! I hate these stupid. I cannot figure out for the life of me how to use this ladder. Oh, without dying. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oasis or anybody else watching that's played this game significantly. Do you have any idea how to get on this ladder from the top safely without jumping and trying to catch it on your way down? Alright. So, the first thing that I want is probably the logistics one. So let's do the logistics one while I'm here. Logistics MK2. Select milestone. I need rotors. Okay. I need more screws for rotors. Man, I need a lot of stuff. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to be redesigning a lot of stuff here. Need more screws. What the? Oh, I was looking at the wrong side. Okay. Alright, so let's do, I need 20 rotors. Where are rotors at? There they are. 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I've got 1,000 wire. I do not have 100 cable. I do have 20 reinforced iron plates though. So I need a little bit more cable, about 50 more cable, a little bit over 50. So I'll just grab I'll grab the 80 stack. There you go. All right. So I have enough for this next milestone. That'll give me the next logistics pieces. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. There we go. Let's launch that guy. Okay. So now I've unlocked.
We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation.
Yeah, streamline short-range transportation. I get it. But I'm trying to figure out how to utilize the concept of a main bus. Ooh, I have an idea. I was trying to figure out how I would use a main bus, the concept of a main bus, in vertical factory design. And I think I just thought of something. I could... Alright, let me do it. I'll illustrate it down here with my cursor. So I could have the main bus, say the main bus is coming along these tiles right here. It'll certainly be much bigger than that, but let's just say for simplicity's sake that it's coming along here, and my factories are being built this way off of the main bus lines. What I could then do is go up some ramps or whatever onto the second floor, and now on the second floor, instead of trying to get the main bus to go back on that same tile bed, have the main bus now be on this side, and then have factories come off that way. I don't know 100% how well that will work off the outputs of the factories. In fact, I don't know if that'll work well enough at all. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think that through. But I do like the idea of using creating vertical factories. I've never actually done it until this game, right? So we couldn't do it in Factorio. So I gotta figure that out. Figure out how that's gonna actually work. Alright. Let's see how much concrete I've built up. Oh, the pod's not even coming back for another 6 minutes, dang. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start this soon. I'm gonna have to destroy this one. I could probably start this relatively early if I start foundations there and there. start the main bus kind of like here, perhaps, so I can have some factories over there. I guess I could just have factories going off both sides of the main bus. Yes, I think that would work. Let me try something. Let me try something out. I want to see how close I can put belts. I need to see how close I can put belts. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Splitters, because I'm going to need to be constantly putting splitters in. If I have something like this, where I have a main bus belt, right, coming this way, and then it's going to get split off, right? So let me just, for kicks and giggles, I'll put something over here. We'll pretend that this is a factory over there. We'll just pretend that there's like a constructor or something over there. It's just cheaper to make the splitters. And I have it being split off. And the main bus will continue going off this way. Right? And then say there's a second... if... like, how close can I put a second one? That's what I want to know. It'll let me do that, but it won't let me do this. Oh, it says it's too steep. Oh, that's because I'm on the stupid seam. So I can't be on the seam. It doesn't like it being on the seam. It's good to know, but how many can I fit on one tile? Let's try this a different way. Let's try this a different way. Okay. So 4. Okay. See, it doesn't mind putting these things on the seam if I'm doing them manually. What the? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I haven't actually built just the conveyor belt poles yet. Alright, so that'll work. But now, if I was to put these, will it let me put them right next to each other? Let's see. It will, actually. Oh, geez. They're, like, coming into each other, though. Alright, let's try that again. Like that. Go from there. Stop it. Stop it. To there. Okay, so it'll let me put two belts side by side just like that. That's nice. I like that. But what about this? What if I was to put in, if I needed to split this guy, right? Like that. And yeah. Oh wait, okay. Yeah, see, that's not gonna work. That's like a ridiculous amount of space. There's no way that this is going to continue. Yeah, it's encroaching on that splitter now. Could it go up and over, perhaps? I gotta figure out how a bus would work in this game with the way they've got these things figured out. I can do the stackables now. So maybe I do the stackable? Maybe that'll work? Okay, maybe I gotta stack it up a little bit higher. Okay. Let's see. Get rid of that one. Alright, let's stack it up a little bit higher. Oh, no, not that. Alright, stackable. Then go from there to the top one. That could work. Have to go now. Coworkers are starting to arrive. Alright. Thanks, Bugs, for hanging out. So that could work, potentially. I have the conveyor belts go up and over using the stackables. That could work. That'll be interesting. That'll certainly be... Now, once I have belts in place, can I put stackables down on top of them? Yes, it looks like I can. So that's good to know. So once I have a main bus in place, then then it shouldn't be too difficult to add. Let's see. Alright, I can't put it there. But could I do something like this, though? I mean, this is certainly going to be a little quirky, but I think this could work. Now I have... Oh, okay. Let's just say I've got a new belt that I want to add. What the? What just happened? What just happened? Oh, I didn't actually put it down. Say I've got a new belt I want to add to the bus. Right. And I want to add it on top. Oh my gosh, I think I just got myself stuck. I did. Wow, that's a nice little glitch. Okay. So don't build something when you're in the middle of where you're placing it. And then go up. Yeah. Uh-oh. Alright, but I think I can put one of these down. Let's try that. Oh, I want it to go that way. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. This right here is going to be a picture of what my main buses are going to look like. This is going to work, I think. I think this is going to work. I'll have the 3 initial main bus lines of the 2 ingots and concrete. They'll be buffered first. In fact, I don't even think I need the concrete right away. I could always add the concrete later. So maybe it'll just be of the 2 ingots at first. Yeah, maybe it'll just be the 2 ingots at first. And I'll need to split them off. Yeah. I'll need to split them off into the various factories. So I'll put a splitter in like this, and every time there's a splitter, any belts next to them will just have to go up on risers, up and over. And if, by chance, I had multiple belts, let's say I had something like this. Right? Where I had this main bus coming in, and I had a second line on top of it, then I can easily, I think, we're about to test this theory, then I can just stack it right on over top, and it can continue going through. So if I had a double stacked bus already, and then there was a split, then I can continue the double stack right on over the split. Just like that. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And ditto will work if I needed to merge belts. For whatever reason, if I needed to merge belts. But I would try to merge them ahead of time. So the concept of a main bus is going to work. Now, getting them to go on multiple levels of a factory is going to be a much more complicated process. One that I'm not so sure I want to try to think through just yet in my factory designs. Not in my first foray. But I definitely feel like I want to do a main bus, and I think this is the way it's going to have to work. So yeah, on perhaps on tomorrow's stream, you guys will catch me with all of this kind of gone and reestablished in the style of a main bus. So let me go ahead and hit save here. I'll do for the stream. Confirm. Yeah, I'm excited, guys. So that's been awesome. This game is awesome. This game is fun. I love it. Thank you guys so much today, by the way. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the resubs. That was really cool today. As always, guys, stay squirrely. I will catch you tomorrow at the same time, 4:30 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time until about 7-ish. So for a couple hours, in the mornings. That said, Thursday morning I will not be able to stream. And that's because I got to catch a plane. I got to get to the airport for a business trip. Friday morning might be difficult, but I'm going to try to stream from the hotel room. We will see how that works out. So tentatively, I still plan on streaming on Friday. It'll be some Final Fantasy stuff like I like to do on Fridays. But yeah, thanks again, guys. You guys are awesome. As always, stay squirrely, and I will catch you all tomorrow.